Liverpool face five-way battle for Marc Guehi in January transfer window after crunch talks. Marc Guehi could attempt to leave Crystal Palace once again in the January transfer window after a $35 million move to Liverpool fell through at the last minute on deadline day. Marc Guehi will have no shortage of suitors in the January transfer window, with four other clubs emerging as contenders alongside Liverpool. Guehi's future is up in the air once again after Crystal Palace pulled the plug on a deadline day move to Liverpool. The Palace captain was left furious after his $35 million transfer to Anfield fell apart at the last minute due to a change of heart from chairman Steve Parish. Manager Oliver Glasner threatened to resign if Palace allowed their star player to leave without signing a replacement, and Parish buckled. Guehi's contract is set to expire at the end of June, and he has no plans to sign a new one, meaning January will be crucial to deciding his future. The 25-year-old will be free to sign a pre-contract agreement with a foreign side in January, while Liverpool could try to complete a cut-price deal with Palace, who know they will lose him for nothing otherwise. However, it won't just be the Reds trying to land the England international, with the Daily Star reporting that Manchester City, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich are all interested. City let Manuel Akanji leave on loan to Inter Milan on deadline day and could move on Nathan Ake before moving for Guehi. It remains to be seen how Guehi reacts to the failed Liverpool move, with suggestions earlier in the week that he could step down as Palace captain, but England boss Thomas Tuchel was unequivocal in his support after holding talks with him in the build-up to the Andorra game on Saturday evening. Tuchel said, "We had a chat with him. He looks absolutely fine. Very impressive on the field. He's the main driver of Palace's success, captain and the leader. He's continued this in camp. He handles it with respect and grace and a brilliant attitude." Guehi started the 2-0 win over Andorra at Villa Park and will hope to keep his starting place in Tuchel's lineup ahead of the World Cup next year. While he never agitated for a transfer, Guehi was keen on the move to Liverpool, who are still favorites to sign him in 2026, Getty Images. Arne Slot wanted competition for places for his first-choice centre-back pairing of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. Joe Gomez and 26-month summer signing Giovanni Leone are the current backups after Jarell Quansah was sold to Bayer Leverkusen for $35 million this summer. Liverpool showed their ambition by splashing $450 million on new signings in the summer window, with Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz the headline additions. They have started the campaign with 3 straight wins in the Premier League, and the chance to win titles will be a major draw for Guehi. Alexander Isak'S teammate speaks out on dressing room reaction to Liverpool star. Not true. Alexander Isak left Newcastle to join Liverpool in a controversial move this summer, with reports suggesting the striker's exit split the Newcastle. United dressing room. Emil Kraft has dismissed claims suggesting Alexander Isak's departure from Newcastle this summer caused a rift in the dressing room. Reports have suggested Isak's contentious switch to Liverpool split the squad, with some players backing his decision, while others were said to have felt betrayed by his actions. Following confirmation of his Anfield move, numerous teammates demonstrated their support for Isak. Anthony Gordon, Sven Botman, and Anthony Elanga have each messages of encouragement and best wishes. Yet captain Bruno Guimaraes appeared to hint at his disappointment with Isak's behavior when he disclosed last month that the duo hadn't spoken or met for several weeks. Nevertheless, Kraft, who joined Newcastle in 2019 and also represents Sweden alongside Isak, insisted the atmosphere has remained very chill. There were many who wanted to see Alex stay, but you understand how football works. The defender revealed to Swedish publication Sportbladet via Liverpool.com. I wish him all the best in the future. For me, Alex is not just a footballer, but a close friend too. The media wrote that the locker room would be divided. That is certainly not true. Football players understand football players, and we can only wish him the best of luck. As Anthony Elanga said, it has been very chill. No one has said or done anything. It is just taken out of thin air. You understand his and the club's situation. Of course, they would have wanted to keep him. He is an incredibly good football player. Isak effectively downed tools to push through. A switch to Liverpool, which led to him being made to train separately from the main group. He refused to join the rest of the squad on their pre-season tour of Asia and returned to former employers Real Sociedad to train individually. The Sweden superstar insisted in a statement that promises were broken after he was supposedly assured he'd be allowed to leave the club this summer. Despite all that, Kraft said he remained in regular contact with the 25-year-old throughout the summer months. "We were in contact often and spoke on the phone," he added. "We also met. It's clear that there were tough times for him, but he's also strong mentally. It's clear that it was hard for him, but he got through it. In some ways, it's nice that this merry-go-round is over so that he can focus on his own and the club can focus and move forward. It's not easy that way, but you have to try not to read too much into it. You understand both sides, the fans' frustration, and that you want to keep your best player. And you understand, Alex, that he might want to take the next step.